One question we hear quite often on the tech line is, hey, my compressor doesn't have a clutch on it. How does it work? Well, great question. It's one of those things, anytime the vehicle's running or the belt is turning, the compressor itself is going to be rotating. That alone is a very important tip to be aware of. Long gone are the days of just throwing a compressor on, saying, you know what, we'll charge it up, we'll fix the rest of the system later on. No, again, there is no clutch to disconnect the internals of this from the pulley. So anytime the vehicle's running, this compressor is turning, the internal components are turning. That means that the system must be fully charged and have the proper oil charge in it. Otherwise, you're certain to damage the new compressor here. So that's the first tip. Anytime the compressor is installed on the vehicle, the system must be charged and properly lubricated. But how does it work? Well, this is referred to as a variable displacement compressor. And so while it's turning and there's no AC demand, we've got our control solenoid on the backside here, and that's going to change the angle of the swash plate. Now the swash plate, when it's at 0 degrees and the compressor is turning, the pistons will not be moving very much. But once the demand is requested, now the swash plate will be changed to varying degrees here. So with these compressors now, the control module can actually command the amount of work that the compressor's doing. Whereas with the old clutch style compressors, quite often they're either on or they're off. And with the electronic variable displacement compressors, they can change the amount of work that the compressor is doing based on the request from the vehicle. So if this swash plate is moved to 100% and the compressor is rotating, certainly see a significantly increased amount of pumping action occurring inside the compressor. As demand goes down, the angle can decrease and we can go back to 0. And so as this thing's rotating, it's really not doing any pumping of the refrigerant through the system. Well, there you have it. Hopefully now you understand a little bit more about the whys and the hows of a clutchless AC compressor.